What up? Coming to you live from Autobacks. I officially have reached the breaking point. I need to stop everything I'm doing to buy some belt dressing. I would rather take the train than continue to drive the Atrai with that squeal. I see two options here. This one is 900 yen and this one is 1300. I don't really see a difference. I think this one just might be a little larger. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the JDM one. Sorry, all the UK homies out there. I'm hoping that at least for the time being that this just makes the squeal go away. At some point, you know, when I leave, hopefully they can just get to the car, tighten the belt, whatever needs to get done for that squeal to be gone permanently. But I wanna grab this, some license plate bolts, and maybe some cup holders to sell out the mirror walkthrough. I think these are actually pretty cool to have on the plate, but I just don't know. I don't think they're worth 2,000 yen, but it is pretty cool. Like, I'm really trying to convince myself to not buy it. These Snoopy ones are kind of sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I have to. The thing is, like, this is pretty standard, but like, imagine having this on the front and the back of your car. Goods officially secured. Out here, I actually found something I've been looking for everywhere. I think for tires and things like this, I should just come to Autobacks. I shouldn't drive to up garage, but I've been looking for these Geolanders. I don't see a final price, but maybe there's 6,500 each, which is only about like $50-ish each tire, which really isn't that bad compared to America. So next set of wheels that don't have tires, I'm definitely gonna throw these on there. Can you imagine? Driving like that all the way to Osaka, or even all the way to 5 minutes away. It's very, very annoying. What up? Coming to you live from Japan at 6 in the morning. So apparently that squeak that we keep hearing is my power steering pump, or just this line getting oil all over the belt that's right here. So I've been trying to diagnose this. Today, I think when I jack up the car, I want to see if maybe I can get a rag and I'll be able to just dry it off a little bit. But at some point, I'm going to drive back to the mechanic, see if it's just hopefully just like the rubber hose and I can change that out 1, 2, 3. But welcome to another WayBeforeTheFame garage video. As you can see in the back, we have new rims for a Daihatsu van. We have new rims for a Daihatsu Lisa. We have new rims for a Daihatsu Midget. And we have new rims for a Suzuki Jimny. Finally made it to the yard. We have a very nice Daihatsu Hijet that's going to Hawaii. This one's getting some much needed upgraded Daihatsu OEM wheels. And then we have Rob's Daihatsu Little Person. This one's again getting some new wheels that we recently picked up. White on white. These stock JB64 wheels are going on the Jimny. And then we finally found wheels for Lisa. Shout out to Nate for helping me out right now. We're gonna bust this out real quickly. And just like that, midget complete. Nice white Sparkos. Headed to New York if anyone's interested. But now that this is done, we're gonna work on Daihatsu number 2. Our first successful wheel change. This one, unfortunately, the fronts are rubbing like crazy. So just like the tri-spokes, if you guys remember, when I bought a midget back, it didn't fit on my midget. I need spacers for the front. So we end up just cambering this one. Last year in July, I was only able to ship it with the rears having the rims I wanted, and then the front had to have much smaller rims. So I think what I need to do is sadly take these off, put the stock ones back on, and then maybe grab a spacer, or maybe this doesn't work on this car and this just goes back into the stash. But this thing looks 1,000% better with the new rims.
Crazy part about that Lisa, I might run into the same exact issue that the Midget did, and I'd be 0 for 2 on that car. But I think worst case scenario, I could put the Midget wheels on that one, and I'm pretty sure it'll fit. My issue with that one is the tires. I think the tires might be too big, but I'm hoping it's not the case.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it clears it fine. I mean, it definitely sticks out, but they can get a smaller tire back in America.
I think,
You think the backs might be the issue? Oh, no. What are you going to say?
I think the only thing is you're going to need to put on
No, yeah.
Now it's all like...
It's definitely monster trucking right now, but I think after we drive it a little bit, it'll... Wheels have been installed. When you get back to America, try to get like some 155, 65s. Look how aggressive it looks from the back. Alright, we're going to jump this one. He's going to drive it. Let's see how it looks after it settles. Hopefully there's no rubbing like this one. You got it, man. It does look good with the wheels. Whoa, 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 whoa. Today, as you can see, has been a day full of L's. Luckily, Cody, if you're watching this, oh my God, don't tell me it died up the hill. On a day full of L's, I figured, why not take a lowercase w? So I'm just installing the old Nardi horn back in here. I am not going to put this back in because not only do I think it clashes, but serves no purpose. And now let me just start it so it can continue to be okay when it gets back to my house. Oh, it has no gas. Oh wait. Hey, yes. Not an empty tank. Let's give it a couple revs. All right, probably last time we're gonna see this car. And honestly, before coming here, I thought this would be the biggest headache because the jack I have, I believe, does not go high enough to get this off the air. So let's see if that's true. Update. One zillion% better. Recap on everything that's going on. Daihatsu Lisa wheels are an L. These Midget wheels are, wouldn't say an L, but the front is rubbing on the spring, so I need to get a spacer because the tire size is fine. Technically, I could put these on the Lisa right now, but the guy said he didn't want them, so not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with that. And then the Jimny looks baller. In other news, before I swap over the wheels on the Midget, shout out to homie Cameron. It's actually his third car he bought at the WayBeforeTheFame garage. Nice Sandbar Classic. Oh wow, does that mean it has power steering? This right here? That's cool. But yeah, this one is not perfect, but like I said, I found these panels. I actually have a bumper for him already. It's in Osaka. I need to pick it up. Not sure what you're doing with wheels. Haven't really got back to me on that. Hopefully, Cameron, if you're watching this video right now, you're not one of those people who don't think wheels are worth it. But we have new panels that you can get for this if you want to go that route. Or you can just pick glass, which would be pretty sick. But besides that, it's clean. I think it has low miles. I would drive it, but you know what? To make myself feel better. Yeah, it has 129,000 kilometers. Has AC. Interior is actually really clean. Let me just drive it up and down real quick. Clutch feels great. Four-wheel drive. gotta get a sandbar, man. There's 2 of them waiting for me in Osaka. There's also 2 people who want to buy them. Give it a little gas. Oh yeah, it picks up good. Get into 3rd. Yeah, this one drives nice. If he didn't buy it, honestly, I would have. Just put this one back, and then I'll show you guys another car that we purchased. I think I could also move it too. I don't remember if it's... So this guy is also sold. Start this bad boy up. Never driven a car with tires like this. He actually wants to swap these out. It's crazy. The tires that's on there right now is so perfect for the terrain that I'm currently in. But let's see how this feels. I really can't get over how mint this interior is. For a camo truck like this, you would not expect to have $1,000 nice interior. Clutch feels good. 3rd gear. Brakes were good. Suspension feels good. Also has a lift kit there. Let me know what you want me to do with that, because I can't leave it in the car. They would 100% throw it away. Let's pull over right here. Based off this exterior, you're really not expecting such a nice interior, which I think what's really sold me. And it has LEDs, and it's not rubbing at all. It's actually sick. Has diff lock also. H-Foes. Another car that I would 100% would have took home if no one bought it. It's got a box there. It's done really well. The camo, this, it's not your standard headache rack. The attention to detail with all the interior little pieces. The dash is painted brown. The 8-ball on the door. So here's the culprit pretty much. There's my belt. And maybe I don't even need to jack it up, but I want to dry all this with a rag.
Green. Yeah.
What up? So it's the next day, and after yesterday's debacle of wheel after wheel not fitting, I also went there after the auction. Fun fact, and the auction was a complete L, as you guys saw. We bought one car. I went there to walk 20,000 steps, be there for 10 hours, talk to so many people, bid realistically on a lot of cars, and we won one, which is pretty deflating just to begin with. On top of that, I'm about to start this Atrai that's probably going to squeal its life away, which is also going to piss me off. I did drive it home after kind of drying it yesterday, and it was a little better, but let me hurry up and pay and get out of here. Actually, yeah, I feel like the more it squeals, someone's going to come here and like throw rocks at my car, like, hey, you keep waking me up. But now what we're going to do is drive back to swap the wheels. If anyone's wondering how far it is from my Airbnb, that's just one way. So 4 hours of driving in a car that is not fuel efficient. I do have to say that's the one knock. I wish I bought this thing and it was 2-wheel drive. But the goal for today's video is quite simple. We're going to install those white rims that I put on the white midget on a blue Hijet. I think that's going to look pretty sick with the blue and whites. Outside of that, we're also going to take the wheels off the Lisa. We're going to drive to a local Autobacks or Up Garage, whatever I can find over there. Now we're going to put K-spec tires, so like 155, 65, 13. And I think at that point, the car should fit, and the tires and rims and everything should fit on the Lisa, and the Lisa chapter will be done. And then that's pretty much it. I might jack up the Atrai again to see if the power steering line is leaking and to see if they're squealing again. Because as of right now, as you guys hear, I've been driving and it's been okay. Problem 100% is not solved. But next week on Monday, I'll be driving to Nagoya. So I'll be working on a Naked, I think a white Vamos. I think those are the only two cars that I have there. And then I want to make some videos on the cars for Tiki. And then from there, we're going to drive 2 more hours to Osaka. There, I have an action-packed at least 2 days. I have to swap at least 10 wheels. I have to make videos on Rover Minis, on Subaru Sambar vans, on automatic K-trucks. Like, the list is very long in Osaka. But honestly, enough chit-chat. Let's get some work done. I'm going to sit in traffic for the next 2 hours, sadly. I'm actually hoping that the white midget that I bought yesterday and the 3-way dump is here also. That would be a major W. Key secured. First car we're gonna work on is a new addition. Headed to the homie Slater at JDM Hawaii. Let's see how this one drives. Okay, it's got some giddy up. Clutch feels good. Let's make sure the lift gate works. That's what's most important. Put it over to the WayBeforeTheFame corner right here. Oh, it has fog lights? No way this has fog lights. Oh, what is that, the bed light? Is that the bed light? Oh, that is the bed light. I don't remember the bed lights being here. That's interesting. Let's see if this works, though. So we unclip this. Unclip this. Has a little stash box right here. And moment of truth. Oh, that might be up. Okay, do I need to push this down myself? Yes, I do. Let's put some weight on here. Love it. I really shouldn't even be showing this on YouTube, but there's no way this actually works. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this key is for a Daihatsu midget, as you guys can see, right? We're gonna drive down because I need this car to take the wheels from the rear and put them on the Hijet. So let me hurry up and do that. Because crazy enough, luckily I know both owners, but look at this. It's actually very scary. I'm debating while even recording this if I should even show it, but so as you guys can see, this key works for the midget. Now let's take it out, walk over to this Hijet, same key. That's not okay. That is not okay. I understand they're both Daihatsus, and I understand they're old, and they did things like this, but it's one thing to open the door, it's another thing to start the whole vehicle. All my midget and Hijet and Daihatsu owners, let this be a sign to maybe, I don't know, get some other safety, because you really never know what could happen. I should be baller and find a fifth rim and put it back here. Maybe in fall. That'll be a new service I provide. New spare tire and everything. Even if I just change the tire. Finding a fifth rim would be next level locked in, but even if I just put a brand new tire while I'm out here, it's probably $100. Now we're talking. Wheels all settled. These are 13s. Honestly, I could have went 14s with even a taller tire if I knew I was going to go in a K-truck. I would have even loved to put like an off-road Toyo open country or something like that. But brand new Kumos. Wheels still got to use. Yeah. I love my job. Like, it's so cool. Like, to be able to do this and continue to learn. Like, I was just talking to myself earlier. Like, it's so cool that now 99% of the K trucks or 90 K cars in general are all 21 mil. So if you're popping your tire off, you're popping your rim off, most likely just grab a 21. But look at this truck, man. I was just going home to me. This is the one of the many cars that I would love to bring home to me because I don't care about AC. Like, I think throughout the trip, I've been convincing a lot of people, like, AC is great. Don't get me wrong, great add-on, but you got windows for a reason. It's only a 2-seater. Put these huge windows down and rock out. All right, let's get there. One piece. This thing is sick. Like, I can't wait till I get the new battery or alternator. Battery light is on, so it's probably alternator. And then finally with the new wheels, a rare K car, 550cc turbo. Interior isn't too bad either. All right, so we made it. Now let's just swap the rear wheels off. Then we're gonna hopefully find somewhere to get new tires. All that rear wheel drive power. Gotta get a big tire back here, guys. But all right, no more joking around. Let me really just pop these off. Let's find a spot, swap the tires, and then we'll actually be done. And then jack this up and see if we could do anything with that. So I want to try something new. I purchased 13-inch tires at Up Garage. Now I wanted to compare prices. So for these, it looks like it might be $7,000 a tire, close to $30,000 installed. I feel like Up Garage might be a little cheaper because that's the cheapest I see. I don't want a 145/80. And then there's these. What tire is this? Oh, Yokohamas? I'll get these then. $6,000 a tire. And Yokohamas, what size? 155. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna run with these. Damn, this spot is locked in. Rover mini display inside. How much? How much? Wow. This looks like Josh's car. Look, Josh, I got your car here. Before they threw it in auction. Honestly, it looks a lot like his car. I doubt it's the same exact one. Let me see. His didn't have the steering wheel cover. But yeah, I think I need power steering fluid because I think that the squealing, and I basically just emptied out from all the leaking. So I gotta buy that. That's another reason I came here. I wasn't sure if Up Garage would have it. So let me grab a basket. I think changing wheels here is also a little more intimidating. At Up Garage, it's kind of like boom, 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 boom. Here is like a real store. I probably gotta wait online. So as much as I want to get the tires changed here, I might not be with it to wait online and have to go through all the motions. Do you guys hear all this stuff? The 90 ads playing at once. This. They told me it's about an hour wait, so we're just gonna go to Up Garage and swap them over. But I did get some cup holders for the website, and then I bought power steering fluid. I am very, very sure that my power steering is either empty or moment of truth. Oh wow, it's actually not taking any fluid. Okay. When I turned into here, it was very hard to steer. And that's why I thought it was empty. Let's check what it looks like underneath. Yesterday I wiped it off clean. Today it is again very oily. So I just called the mechanic homie. And asked him if I could stop by today to fix this sound. And he's gonna call me back because it doesn't stop now. It's actually really, really bad. That's why I thought I had no power steering fluid. Oh, it finally stopped. But yeah, hopefully I can stop there today. I think it's just the hose. I asked him if I go to Autobacks. He was like, he doesn't think Autobacks has stuff like that, which is kind of understandable. But now what we're going to do is go to Up Garage. I'm going to just have them put new tires on there. And then there's actually one more tire / rim shop that I might stop, I guess, after we're done with the Lisa. Because last time I went there, they had some cool tri-spokes. And maybe they have some more 4x110 rims. Because that's what the hot commodity is right now. I need to buy as many 4x110 or 4-lug everything rims similar to what's on the POW. Yeah, I can't even talk. See you guys when we get to Up Garage. Oh crap, I passed Up Garage. Oh my god. What a day, man. Fun fact, we saw this at the auction and someone's driving it home. I'll show the auction clip right now, but we definitely saw this at the auction and someone is driving it home. What about a full circle moment? Also, these are getting swapped. Let's go. He told me to wait till 4. I said, bro, I can't wait till 4. Can we make it happen now or not? And then he's making it happen. That's what I like to see. Japan does too many reservations and rules. It's like, let's just make it happen. At this point, I'm so traumatized and I'm going to buy 4 5mm spacers and then 4 3mm spacers just in case. Like, not even just for the Lisa, but just in case. So I asked them if they'll buy the tires. They said no. Not only will they not buy them, but I have to pay 2,500 yen to dispose of them. The moment's finally here. Also getting brand new lug nuts because these are pretty toast. Quick check on the brakes. Definitely at least 50% life left. Added some zip ties on that side, and now we're just gonna install the last wheel. So from here it might look a little crazy, but it doesn't look too bad. Much better than before, which is all that matters. Sticks out a little. I'm sure with some more driving it might settle even more. Ah, look what just got here. I was wondering, I was like, this looks like my midget. So yeah, guys, I just won this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it exactly. It does have rims, and I think these are real Watanabes. I'm not a rim expert, but I believe like this symbol and that symbol means real Watanabe. So it has some 12-inch Watanabes that are 4x110. Old tires though, so we got to figure that part out. But yeah, it has a couple of dings and dents. I think it's still sick. Oh, it's unlocked. Nice. Oh, I need to get these shocks changed. I wonder if there's something I could find in America, or should I? Oh yeah, I gotta find it and do it out here. Yeah, this is shot. Okay, I'll hold this up, but I really like the wood in the back. Headliner isn't too bad. Maybe I'll get that done at the Homies of City Fields. Is there anything under here? No, I don't think this lifts up. Okay, so here's how we're looking on the inside. Oh, it even has the thing. It's just rolled up. I was wondering why I had that curtain. But back here, there's a couple dings and dents. If you guys remember, I had the first midget and it was cool, but I figured, as much as I love the fact that it was 4-speed, I think an automatic cargo is just a bit more practical. It has this. I think it has like 150,000 kilometers, which is some people's a red flag, but for me, it's a 25-year-old car. If it has 80,000 kilometers, does it make it more reliable? No. If it has 150, honestly, in my opinion, it's like, okay, this person actually drove it. Like the people who like the 8,000 kilometer import legal cars, I'm like, oh no, I don't want a car that's been sitting for 25 years. I want one that was actually driven. And clearly this person didn't know how to reverse much, but still a pretty sick midget. So maybe I'll put the price on the screen for this one. I don't mind sending that one home. We got the POW. Also don't mind sending this one home. I got 3 more weeks until I leave. Will's already sent. That one I 100% want. But we got the new Nardi. Nice wheels. But I'm in this video here. I think I'm gonna drive to the mechanic now. So maybe I'll grab some footage over there. But a very busy couple days.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.